Hello everyone, and welcome back to BGA TVHT, the show where we do gaming commentaries every other day. And on today's episode, we're back on the news trend once again. So it's been a while. There's actually quite a bit of news, but they're not big stories for the most part, but I think you'll find some of them interesting. Some of them are a little weird, it's just kind of a mixed bag of a day. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it with our first story. Apex Legends is getting its first season tomorrow. Yes! This is good. In my opinion, the game needed the boost because there has been nothing new for a while, but now, a new legend plus tons of rewards. I can't wait. The season title is Wild Frontier. I really don't know what this could mean, but I'm excited to find out. The pass is priced at 950 Apex coins, like 950 V-Bucks. It's basically the same principle. But you can purchase the Battle Pass bundle for 2,800 coins and unlock your first 25 levels instantly. The new legend is Octane, which we don't really know much about, but his launch pads have been appearing around the map. The first level of the Battle Pass unlocks 3 skins, one for Lifeline, my main, Wraith, and Mirage. Anyone who plays can unlock an Octane skin, 5 Apex packs, and 18 Wild Frontier stat trackers. It is unclear if there will be a separate season level or the level that you've had for the past weeks will be reset to 0 and everyone works their way back up. Personally, I would like it reset to 0 and your XP level be tied to your seasonal rewards as well. So yeah, that's really interesting. The game really needs something new in it because, like I said, the game's been growing, but not like in terms of viewership, which most people, for some reason, do consider viewership to be a very big part of what keeps your game popular. I don't. I mean, if something is popular, then it's popular. Minecraft is still really popular, but guess who watches it on Twitch? Almost no one now. It's people just playing the game who still enjoy it, which is actually a lot still. I know that one of its biggest months ever was December of 2018, so yeah. I mean, it's pretty interesting how that game is still alive. Anyway, for our second story, Nintendo is offering a Splatoon 2 free online trial. Cool. I don't know how many more people are buying Splatoon 2 now, 2 years after its initial release and a 1 DLC expansion pack. This may get more people to buy the game, though I don't really know. Another Nintendo one, the NES Classic StarTropics included a secret code within the manual, one needed to actually complete the game. With the recent release of the game on the NSO service, it doesn't come with the manual. This seems to be an oversight from Nintendo, as even the Wii U Virtual Console port had the code in the e-manual. Well, good thing I can't even get through the first screen, I guess. I mean, you can find the code on Reddit. That's good enough, I guess. But in my opinion, every game on that service should have an electronic manual, because the Virtual Console versions did, so why should they be any different? You do have the description of the game, then it could be like, you could press like ZL or something, and it'll bring up the actual full page-by-page instruction manual. That would be kind of fun to go through some of the manuals and like research them and see how bad they are compared to like online guides now, or even later manuals. So yeah, anyway, let's continue on. So for our next story, The Division 2 is out, and well, I don't play it, and I probably won't play it. From what I can gather, most people think the game itself is good and the world is beautiful, but the story isn't really that great. I could be wrong, but that's what I see online. Also, the physical sales apparently don't compare at all to the first game and the second. News organizations make that a big deal, but to be honest, with more people switching to buying digital games, this isn't really a surprise to me. Okay, look, I know that there's been a lot of stuff centered today around Nintendo, but we have one more. An adult mahjong game was pulled from the eShop due to poor censorship. Well, I'm not looking more farther into that one. Just know that Nintendo shouldn't have allowed that to go up to begin with. Another thing that kind of correlates this, I think it was like last week, Deltarune was pulled from the eShop, like to fix its rating. It was rated E, which it definitely shouldn't have been rated E because it had swearing in it. It's definitely got a little more edgy humor than Undertale, and for that matter, it should have been rated E10 plus or even teen maybe. The placeholder rating are right now, or even the actual rating now is teen, which is sure, why not? I'm not like super against that or whatever, but just teen. I I don't know. Well, anyway, yeah, so let's continue on. So, Rage 2 is choosing frame rate over visuals for the more powerful consoles. PS4 Pro and Xbox One X are getting 1080p 60 FPS instead of 4K. Well, I think this was a smart move. I like smoother running games, even if they aren't as beautiful as they could be. Because you can have, as I quote this one random game book I read one time, you can have the most beautiful character model in the world, but if it doesn't run smoothly, then it's still bad. So, yeah, uh, this is a sad note to end on, but Atta Elaine was among the victims of the New Zealand Christchurch shooting. He was an esports player and app developer, among other things. My heart goes out to those affected by the shooting. Anyway, so I think that's about it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And this is Brandon from Big McLarge's Gaming, signing out. Goodbye!